Cheap beer for you to drink. My name's JJ. Once again, Tony, hi.
Hey.
You brought along a treat. This is one of probably your favorites.
I love shandy beers. Well, this one I don't think it's called a shandy. It's a lemon radler, but, you know, a beer mixed with lemonade. Love them.
You know what's interesting? So, in order for it to be a shandy, it has to have lemonade in it. So maybe they just add lemon flavor to this, and that's why they can't call it a shandy?
Well, maybe. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I think a shandy has to have juice or lemonade, or one of those two.
I thought a shandy was, yeah, it was almost like half and half.
Yeah.
So half beer, half lemonade.
Yeah, maybe that's why this is a lemon radler, because it's not truly a shandy, but I mean, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so this is kind of a two-part review because we're going to do something interesting here. We got two bottles we're going to drink. I'm going to pour one of us just the bottle, and then the other one we're going to try out the Tap Pro. You found this at Menards?
I did. I saved big money by going to Menards here and getting this little bad boy here, the Tap Pro. Now, what this is supposed to do is turn your bottled beer and make it taste like an ice cold draft beer.
I love it. That's so gimmicky.
It is, but you know what? For $4, we're gonna try it.
That is, so you can buy this on Amazon for like 10, but Menards had some kind of deal. It was 4, and at that price, like, come on.
I mean, not gonna say no.
That's one draft beer at a bar, maybe. That's a cheap draft beer at some places.
And if it really works, then that's awesome. If not, I'm out $4.
Yeah. So we're going to try it out while at the same time reviewing the Samuel Adams Porch Rocker Lemon Radler 4.5% alcohol. You know where this probably tastes the best at?
Don't even say it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. We live conveniently close, within 50 miles of the Sam Adams Tap Room. Sam Adams Tap House, or I think that's what
it's called. Yeah, Tap House, Tap Room, something like that.
I bet this would be delicious.
Oh, if it was actually from the draft, yeah. I will mention that with this, it is for use on pop tops only. It says.
Yeah. So you have the directions here, and that's one of the things it says is it has to be a pop top. But
yeah,
I don't know why. I guess the way
it's disappointing. Yeah, I was really hoping that you could use it on any kind, but I don't know if it's the design. The design's fairly simple. It may just be how this little part in here is just a solid circle or a piece of plastic, where with the screw top it has that little bit of a thread on it, where you'd have to actually screw it on, but this isn't designed to do that. But
I wonder if they make one that you could screw on. Maybe they
that would be great if they could, because there's a lot of beers that are screw tops.
Yes, this is cheap beer for you to drink. Most of the cheap beers you get are conveniently packaged where you can just rip them open. So, I mean, you can't get easier than these steps here, which step 1, slide Tap Pro onto beer bottle. Step 2, pour beer. Step 3, enjoy as if it was fresh from tap. Unlimited use. Over 1 million units sold is what this says. So I'll hand you this while I pour us the one on your left will be regular, and then the one on the right will be Tap Pro. Sounds like an app.
Let's see if it's as easy as they say it is. Well, okay. It just slides on there.
What do you think the science is behind this?
I think it just aerates it. So it looks like got a bunch of different little holes on the top with little fins on the inside there. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but there's just a bunch of little fins. I think as it pours, it goes past those and maybe mixes a little. Just aerate your beer, You do that with people do that with wines and stuff.
Those big wine aerators.
Yeah. So, all right, let's try it out. Oh gosh, yeah. Look at that. May have poured. Oh, no, perfect. And I think that's exactly what it's doing right there. No scientist or anything, but it looks like it's just aerating it, giving it a nice. I mean, you can tell right away the difference. Just the amount of head on each.
Yes, but when you pour a beer, I don't know if you saw, but I do it very particularly to not do this effect. So this is like taking that opposite to the extreme.
Yeah, and maybe it could be something you could achieve just by pouring your beer you know,
shaking it up and then pouring
down like
it.
that. Because they say that there's like a certain way to pour Guinness if you don't have like the spoon and all that. Like,
Yeah, same
like,
with Hogarden.
Yeah, you just dump it down in there and gets it all mixed up. So maybe this is just kind of mimicking that same thing, but at the cost of $4.
Yeah. Well, you can't knock it before you try it. If you don't mind, let's just go ahead and fill us up. Give us a little bit more.
Top her off.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
It does kind of like, if you look at it while you're pouring it, I feel like it does pour like a draft.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's easy to tell which one is from the Tap Pro just by looking at them. Let's try the
We'll try the regular first. Not super strong lemon on the nose, but man, it's got a good lemon flavor.
I'm surprised that's not lemonade with how much lemon flavor is there. Maybe it's so it says here lager with natural flavors, lemon puree added.
Yeah.
So I mean it could be sweeter. It's not the most sweet shandy. I guess it's not really a shandy, but
I think that's why I like it though.
Yeah.
I like a sweet, but in the summer, I don't really want a super sweet beer because it's hot and all that. And for me, I like lemon. I love lemon flavor, and I want that tartness. I want to be able to taste the lemon, not just all the overpowering sugar.
yeah.
So for me, that's what I like about it. I can taste the lemon and not have a whole lot of sweetness.
So yeah, think of this as like a more flavorful, less sweet Leinenkugels. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. Sam Adams makes really good beer, and this is definitely one.
You know what? I used to not think they were all that. I was like, Sam Adams, there's nothing to write home about. But they've just gotten better, I think, over the years.
Yeah.
And especially going to the tap room and experiencing some of the stuff they do in like the small batches down there. It is just really good beer.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're a fan of refreshing summer beers, this ice cold would be the perfect. People say like it's funny, they make a tractor beer, like a lawnmower beer or a tractor beer. If you're outside doing yard work, this is what you would want to drink.
Yep, not too sweet, still got a nice beer flavor.
Yep. Let's try the Tap Pro version. So I want to try this one more time. Now let's see what it tastes like on draft.
I don't know. To me, I don't know if it's just in my head because it's been aerated, but
More
it's got
lemon smell?
more lemon smell. I don't know. I can taste a little bit of a difference. It may just be in my head. I taste a little bit lighter, a little airier, maybe. Could just be. Maybe I just want it to be. I don't want it to fail.
No,
But
I mean you can do back-to-back comparisons. It does have a different flavor. So aerating it, it's not exactly the same as a draft beer, but it's different than just drinking a bottled beer. It's a little flat, obviously. Some of the carbonation is gone because it went into the head and everything. But you do get a different flavor, and I think it kind of works well for this beer.
I think so.
Kind of awakens that lemon flavor even a bit more.
That's the first thing I was going to say. Right on the nose, you get more of that lemon.
Yeah.
And I think it is because it aerates it and gets it more active in there. Definitely a noticeable difference.
That's kind of odd. What's surprising though was reading the Amazon reviews, and some people were like, "Dang, this works," and other people were like, "It doesn't work." I think they may have been using it with twists.
Yeah, I could see that. Or I don't know. I don't ever trust Amazon reviews anymore. They've gotten so bad, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it may not be exactly like a draft beer, but I will say it does alter the taste of your beer.
I think it changes it enough to be noticeable. If you, like you're doing this side by side, it's enough. I can notice a difference.
And you saw the difference. I mean, it gave it a nice foamy head, and
I mean, yeah. When you look at it, just look at all the foam and stuff on the side. You can still tell. Like, oh yeah, that looks like we just poured that from a little keg. Versus this, where you can tell, just something we pour out of a bottle right into the glass.
The real question, do you see yourself using this at home when you go to drink beer?
If I have a pop top, I think I'm going to try it now.
Okay.
I'm going to try it on some other beers. I don't think doing it on one single beer is enough to say if it's pass or fail, if it was worth it or not. I think you need to try a variety of beers. I'd like to do a nice, I wish it would work on twist tops. I'm actually going to try it sometime. Anyways, it may involve some duct tape or something around this to make sure it doesn't leak, but
Yeah.
I do want to try it on some other beers and see how it works out. See if it works on a Miller Lite or something cheap or anything like that. I think it's good to at least do that much.
Yeah. When we were first talking about this, the idea that we kind of came up with would be because Miller Genuine Draft is supposed to be their version of Miller High Life, because it was originally called Miller High Life Genuine Draft. We discovered that when we were reviewing it that one day. But it'd be interesting to take MGD High Life and compare a High Life coming out of the Tapper Pro to an MGD. See if it gives it the same kind of effect. It'd be interesting.
It would be. That's what we originally wanted to do. We wanted to do that, but
but it wouldn't work because High Life, as far as I'm aware, is a twist off.
yeah, I think they're all twist offs because they're cheap beers, like we said, and that's typically what people go to. They want to be able to just pop it off right there easily. But
Not as gimmicky as it may seem at first glance. It actually does something.
I feel like it does. It is. I mean, for like I said, what I paid, $4. If you can find it somewhere for cheap, it's worth a try. If you're just looking for something different to maybe change up, maybe do a lot of your drinking at home, and you just want to try something different, see if it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Or if you just think it'll bring out the flavor of a beer, which it might.
Yeah.
So I am curious. For $4, I think it's worth trying out on a bunch of different beers.
Definitely. This video today is sponsored by Menards. That's not true.
I wish.
Or by Tap Pro. No sponsors here yet. Cheap beer for you to drink.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I can use a Tap Pro in every video. Tap Pro, you want to send me some money?
Some gift cards and Menards.
It's cheap beer for you to drink. If you've tried this product, if you see this in the as seen on TV section, which I haven't actually seen this on TV, but you know what section of the store. And you've tried it, you bought it, maybe you went to Menards and you found it for $4. Let me know your thoughts on it, what you've used it with, and if you think it's a gimmick or if it really does something. Other than that, let us know if you like Porch Rocker. It's good stuff. And we have to go to Sam Adams Tap Room ASAP.
Yes. I do want to try this on their draft now, and see if it is. See if it compares to this. Maybe I'll just bring a bottle with me, or bring this with me to the draft room.
That's a good idea.
I think they'll be all right with that.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Well, they sell 6-packs there in the fridge. So
we'll just pop it open. We'll do it right there. It's fine.
It's cheap beer for you to drink. Thanks again, Tony.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for watching.